Okay, man. Salute. Let me chime in on this little interview. You know, Terrance Crawford made a little guest appearance, cameo. You know what it's called? Yeah, he was only on the show for about 10 minutes. I checked it out, listened to it on my way to work. So let me just talk about it real quick. To be honest with you, talking about Errol Spence and Terrance Crawford is exhausting. Listening to people talk about Terrance Crawford and Errol Spence is becoming exhausting. But this is the latest little video that was released to the public and everybody talking about it, and I'm somewhat obligated to talk about my thoughts on the interview. First thing to me that stands out is that it was kind of a pointless. First of all, let me say this. They said he was over in Africa. So salute to that, you know, especially if he was out there doing any kind of work, helping out different, you know, communities. So if he's over in Africa helping out folks, proper salute. Second thing that stands out about that interview is it was a pointless interview. Nothing was divulged. Nothing was brought to the table that was new. Or there's only one thing he said that I've never heard being said before. I'll talk about that just a little bit later. But other than that, it was the same old, same old. He's talking about being in the Hall of Fame. He really don't have to have it. He don't got to have it with Errol Spence. But it's a fight that his fans want, and he also said that, you know, it's getting to the point where he can't even post something on social media with his family, with his sons, without somebody talking about Errol Spence. So he feels like Errol Spence is probably getting the same energy and feels like it's time we have to fight each other. Okay? Other than that, it was kind of news to my ears that at one point in time, at least this is what I heard, at one point in time, he was somewhat intimidated by the reputation of Adrian Broner. And, you know, it was at one point in time, they was being pitted against each other, like that was going to be his nemesis, that was going to be his rival. And my thoughts on that, Adrian Broner standing next to Errol Spence, you know, watching, anytime I ever seen any kind of interaction, interviews between Adrian Broner and he's in the presence of Errol Spence, I mean, I don't have to say much, because I don't really talk about shit like alpha male and blah 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 blah. I really don't talk like shit like that. But anytime I see Adrian Broner around somebody that he's in respect of, I just say that when Adrian Broner is around somebody that makes him dial down that normal Adrian Broner that we was getting back in the day, it's just an obvious thing. So anyways, other than that, man, the interview really wasn't talking about nothing new. It was pointless. Terrance Crawford, he feels like he really don't need Errol Spence because he's already in the Hall of Fame, and he just wants to have the fight because he never had a nemesis or a rival, and now he has a rival, and you know, if they come with the right price, he's going to sign his name on the contract, and then they're going to get it on. Other than that, it's the same old, same old. You know what I'm saying? So it really, it really doesn't make me change my thoughts. I still think it's going to be a good fight with two styles that are just going to kind of help us solve an age-old problem. Like, what's the best style? What is the most dominant style? You know what I'm saying? Because really, when it comes to boxing, when it comes to style, it really ain't about what you like. Because a lot of people I see, they just like this person's style. They just like that person's style. But really, when you're watching it, you really want to see what is the most efficient, dominant, what style is going to be superior. Because whatever style is superior, that's the style that you're going to try to emulate and add to your little repertoire and put into your boxing knowledge. And we're just trying to find out, because we can't see it through who are all the guys they fought on both sides. We still can't see who would win between those two guys until they fight. And everything else is just speculation. People want to sit there and debate. They want to tell you what they know based off of what they know and what they can hypothesize. And so we just got to see when it goes down. I think very highly of Terrance Crawford, and I still think that Errol Spence will be victorious. Salute. I'm gone, man. Bye.